Ouch. Yeah. I did hear from a couple people, Santa Maria, California, tri-tips over an open fire with like oak. There's oak involved in it or something. But I had people who were commenting on Nick Wright. Nick Wright fired people up yesterday. And it was, a throwaway line that Texas barbecue. Nick Wright's legacy is Texas barbecue is fraudulent. Yes.
I love that. It's great because it was like he had to get it off his chest. He was like, oh, by the way, I just got to say this too. Okay, about Houston barbecue.
Yes, McLovin.
Was that to distract us from his Chiefs guarantee Super Bowl win? Because I thought that was his legacy.
Yeah. Well, he paid the price. He got embarrassed. But he did join us, not on that Monday after the Super Bowl. It was a Tuesday because he couldn't join us Monday.
He got embarrassed.
Yeah, he did. We embarrassed him.
But he's on that jazz bandwagon with me. He made me feel so good about my jazz.
He's anti-jazz. Yeah, he's anti.
He's very anti-jazz, way more than even me.
Sam in St. Louis. Hi, Sam. What's on your mind?
Yeah, Dan, I just wanted to say Nick Wright is completely off. St. Louis actually has the best barbecue in the state of Missouri. And then also, shout out McLovin. His guy, Chase Daniel, making the ESPN list. People forget he got Mizzou to number one in the country back in the day. So
All right.
Want to give him a shout out.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Sam. Yeah, McLovin.
And Chase Daniel has got to be the highest paid non-playing quarterback in history.
He's probably going to make more money as a backup, like millions per completion. Like he might be up there on the all-time list, I'm going to guess. I have the latest odds on Russell Wilson and the team he'll play for this year. By far and away, it's Seattle. Then the Raiders, Broncos, Cowboys, Bears, Saints, Washington football team, Dolphins, Niners, Jets, Jaguars. Yeah, I think mission accomplished. He got the media talking about it, putting a focus on what's going on with the Seahawks. And it kind of feels like this wasn't a little nudge. I mean, Aaron Rodgers gave a little nudge. This is one of those where somebody's asleep and you go in and you turn on the light and then you turn up the radio real loud. And then you're like, what? Aaron seems to nudge all the time. Like a little subtle elbow to the ribs there. That's what it felt like. This a little bit different. And the analogy I used from the first hour, I still think it's apropos. If you said to your wife, hey, I want you to stay, I do. But if you leave, I got 4 other women that I'd like to date. Just let me know how that goes. If you bring that up to your wife.
You don't give a list, though. They gave lists. They gave names.
I would give names.
Oh.
Well, that's what Russ and his agent did.
There's a whole segment right there.
No, I want to stay.
Yeah,
I want to stay.
I do want to stay.
But if I'm going to leave, it's going to be to one of these 4 places.
Yes. Like, who wouldn't want to stay with you forever? But if I don't, then I have 4 other women that I would like to see. All right, we'll take a break. He lost a shower of shame bet. I don't think he knows that this is why he's being asked to be on the show.
I did not say a word in our communication.
All right. Well, Andrew Brandt is going to join us. And he's former front office executive with the Packers, been around the league a long time. And he said Carson Wentz absolutely positively could not be traded due to the dead cap money or salary cap, whatever it was. He also said Deshaun Watson would not be traded, and we'll bring back his words on this show a couple of weeks ago, and there is a shower of shame attached to this. That's coming up next. We have the Traegers fired up. This is the last day for Alan, our IT guy and our chef, as he has, people sought him out for his work as an IT guy, and he got a great job, and this is his last day. So bittersweet. We know that he's going to make something great today, but Alan, after 14 years, this will be his last day. We'll take a break, and we'll come back after this in the Dan Patrick Show. Simply Safe Home Security, they've been with us. They've been with us as long as Alan has, and Simply Safe is there for you, night and day, 24/7. And if you have 30 free minutes, you don't have to worry about a break-in in your home again because you set it up. It's quick and easy. It's a security system from Simply Safe. They will customize this for your home. But you order it, comes to your door. Nobody's coming in, no technician, no electrician, and you're going to be able to do it in about 30 minutes or less. Fritzy could do it, believe it or not. Simply Safe, small, easy, step-by-step process, and it's going to make you feel safe at home. Plus, you're going to have the professional monitoring there as well. Something comes up, they're going to send the police, EMT if they need to. But go to simplysafedan.com today. Customize your system. Get a free security camera. 60-day risk-free trial. Nothing to lose. simplysafedan.com. Thanks for listening to the Dan Patrick Show podcast. Be sure to catch us live every weekday morning, 9 until noon Eastern, 6 to 9 Pacific on Fox Sports Radio. And you can find us on the iHeartRadio app at FSR or stream us live on the Peacock app.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, three-time Pro Bowler LeVar Arrington, and I couldn't be more excited to announce a new podcast called Up On Game. What is Up On Game, you ask? Along with my fellow Pro Bowler, TJ Hushmanzada, and Super Bowl champion, yep, that's right, Plexico Burris. You can only name a show with that type of talent on it. Up On Game. We're going to be sharing our real-life experiences loaded with teachable moments. Listen to Up On Game with me, LeVar Arrington, TJ Hushmanzada, and Plexico Burris on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts from.
If you're an audiophile who knows the difference between bit rate and bit depth, you know Obsession. If you call yourself an aficionado, you probably know more about art than some artists do. And in the same way a metalhead knows every guitar solo to a classic power ballad, at Lexus, they're absolutely consumed with tuning every inch of a pure sport sedan. What is this fanatical behavior, you ask? It's called going all in. And the more all in you go, the better it gets. Which is why they went as far as building an entirely new test track for a new level of handling and responsiveness. And why they designed it with curves as sharp as the corners it can maneuver around. This is the result of Lexus's obsession, the new Lexus IS, all in on the sport sedan, proving once again, the greater the obsession, the greater the reward. Learn more at lexus.com/IS.
Guys care about more than just sports. We also care about the right products that make us feel comfortable and confident, and Dove comes to the rescue. Dove Men Plus Care's new Dove Men Eucalyptus and Birch deodorant keeps you feeling fresh and confident throughout the day. 48-hour protection, plant-based moisturizer that cares for your skin, plus essential oils for a long-lasting freshness feeling. This formula, designed for men to give us odor protection that works. Dove Men Plus Care Eucalyptus and Birch deodorant, plant-based moisturizer, odor protection that works. Buy it now at Walmart and Target. I'd love to end the show right now. I just went out there. What we're cooking on the Traeger. You got those tomahawk steaks. So good. It's a Meat Friday, and you could cook like we do. We give you the recipes. If you go danpatrick.com, the newsletter, we give you the recipe for every Friday, Meat Friday, and you can cook with a Traeger wood pellet grill just like we do. Right now, get free shipping when you enter the code Dan at checkout. Head to traegergrills.com/DP show. Start shopping or checking out one at a dealer near you. He's Andrew Brandt, the Monday Morning Quarterback.com, former NFL executive. And it was a couple of weeks ago when Andrew Brandt joined us here on the program and had this to say. Okay, can you guarantee that Carson Wentz and Deshaun Watson will not be traded? You got to put something up here, Andrew.
Yeah.
You guarantee something?
Yeah, I'm going to guarantee it.
Okay, what are you willing to put up?
Say again?
What are you willing to put up?
I'll come back on your program and gain the wrath of all the haters saying, Brandt, you were wrong. I mean, I don't.
How about a liquid cheese bath? Because you used to be with the Packers, so we.
Oh yeah.
Would you do a liquid, a shower of cheese on the show? Wisconsin cheese.
Yeah.
You'll do it?
I wear that helmet behind me.
You can wear the helmet, but you would do a shower of cheese. Would you do that?
I will. If they're not on their teams, I will do that. I will do that, Dan.
Okay. All right. Andrew Brandt joining us. Did
Dan.
you know that I was going to play that? That's why I was having you back on today.
You know, I'm a lawyer, too, among my titles, and I'm going to use my legal training here. There was an and in there, right? So we're only 1 for 2 right now. So the and includes Deshaun Watson. So I'm not ready for that shower yet, but I'll continue to double down and say it. Listen, the Wentz thing, I am shocked still. Not only that they took on the $34 million in dead money, that they did it for a return of investment that just seems marginal for someone they put in multiple number 1 picks and $80 million and gave him the keys to the franchise and let Foles go. I mean, it's just amazing that happened. I underestimated, Dan, the breach of trust between the Eagles front office and Carson Wentz that could not be repaired. So I guess I'm halfway towards that cheese shower, but you know my legal training, there was an and in there, not an or.
I know, using semantics, and I did hear that, you know, that the lawyer in the room, McLovin, well, he wasn't a lawyer. Paralegal.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's almost a lawyer, right?
It's para. Yeah, you're getting there.
All right, so looking back on that deal, did the Colts win that deal?
Yes. In a word, yes. I mean, listen, the way we look at future draft picks in the NFL, at least from my time with the Packers, was you look a year out, that's a round lower. So basically, they got Carson Wentz for 2/3. For 2/3. That's the present value of the deal is 2/3. Now, that second one can go up based on performance. But you talk about Carson Wentz for 2/3. Now, again, it depends what you think of the player. If you think he's broken, sure. I mean, maybe the Eagles got a decent deal. But look at what the Eagles are taking on, a historic amount of dead money, you know, for a 3rd-round pick and hopefully a 2nd or 1st next year. I mean, the Colts won that deal.
And now you have a situation with Russell Wilson and one with Deshaun Watson. So let me start with Deshaun Watson, because you don't think he's going to be traded. Do you still think he won't be traded, given the acrimony that's going on with the front office and that he told his new head coach that he didn't want to be there?
Yeah, I mean, listen, what did I just say about Wentz? I underestimated the emotional trauma between the two sides. And I'm still going to hold firm on Watson, but we may be having a different discussion. Now, here's a hedge. We may be having a different discussion in September, because I look at it from a leverage point of view. What is Deshaun Watson's leverage? He has none. You know, what are you going to do? Miss Zoom meetings for the next 4 months? That's really no leverage. Now you could say, well, the Texans got to do it before the draft to get draft capital. And I keep coming back to, who cares about draft capital if you have Deshaun Watson? You know, right? I'm not taking 4 number 1s for that. Doesn't help me. You know, when we talk about Deshaun or Russell Wilson, you're not getting the same player from all the packages that are being offered.
Wait, you wouldn't take 4 first-round picks for Deshaun Watson?
I mean, if you can guarantee that that team's going to be in the top 10 every year, no.
Like Carolina. No. Carolina is in a rebuild. If Carolina said, we'll give you 3 number 1s and Christian McCaffrey.
No.
What would it take to get Russell Wilson, in your opinion?
Well, let me tell you what it would take to get Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson, okay? Give me your quarterback. Give me your number 1s, couple. And let me look at that roster and pick off your top offensive young rookie contract player and your top defensive young rookie contract player. Proven. I don't want picks.
Yeah.
You know, and again, so what I'm saying is stupid deals, right? Stupid deals. Not Carson Wentz and the Colts, not Jared Goff, stupid deals. And listen, Deshaun Watson is telling David Coley, I'm not going to play for you. But again, I keep going back to, okay, what his leverage is to do what Jalen Ramsey did a couple years ago in Jacksonville. Get there and be a pain in the butt. You know, that's really the leverage to get to be not a holdout, because holdout, you're going to get all that financial penalties from the CBA. You're going to screw yourself financially. Hold in. You know, that's the new leverage for players. Hold in, but that doesn't happen